I already forgot what ATIS we have.
Echo.
Got short-term memory.
Yeah, you can write it down on your moving map or there's a
Crash pad.
doodle function on the ForeFlight. All right, so we start rotor RPM 100%, temperatures, pressures, fuel, landing light, overhead switches. We're clear right, center, and left.
Oops, it came off again. Damn it. All right, you ready?
Ready. Very nice pickup. Okay, so the call is going to be Space Coast Tower, helicopter 8006 Alpha. When they call you back, 06 Alpha, southeast T hangar ramp, information Echo. Request a southbound departure with a right turn out to exit the, or right turn out to the west exit to Class Delta.
All right.
Something to that effect. But
the toggle, is the top one in the toggle or the bottom one?
The bottom one.
Okay. Space Coast Tower, helicopter 8006 Alpha.
Helicopter 8006 Alpha, Space Coast Tower.
Helicopter 8006 Alpha is at the southeast T hangars with Echo. Request a south departure, exit Class Delta, and depart to the west.
8006 Alpha, roger. Present position departure, street exercise caution, departing down the Moon area to the south, and then a left turn to the north. Stay east of the extended center line of runway 18 at all times.
All right, stay east of runway 180, or runway 818, and departure runway, helicopter 806 Alpha.
And Tower, helicopter 06 Alpha, we're departing to the south with a right turn out to the west at the exit Class Delta.
Okay, I thought he said north. 06 Alpha, roger. Right turn to the west after departure is approved.
Right turn out to the west after departure approved. Helicopter 06 Alpha, on the go.
All right, ready?
Yeah, he said north, and I was like, nope, that's not right.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about some other traffic that was north of us.
Alrighty, so we're pitching for that magical 65 miles per hour.
We're coordinated.
There you go, 65. So now, I'm getting a little hints of fuel because it's overflowing a little bit off the right tank. No big deal, as long as it's not gushing out. All right, when you're ready, you're clear right.
All right, coming right.
You'll parallel the power lines westbound.
All right.
At 500 feet. Remember, once you set the trim, that's all. Set it and forget it. Don't turn with the pedals. It's not a fixed wing.
There's 500.
There you go. Lead with the throttle first. Go for about 30 inches. There you go. Leave it alone. Right there. Now it's pitch to maintain altitude.
Alpha 1, ready for departure.
Space Coast Tower, 1 at Alpha 1, click for takeoff.
Rotor 470, click for takeoff, 1 at Alpha 1, and we'll be departing to the north off this one.
670 right turn to the north when it goes through.
Rotor 470 right turn to the north, approved thing.
Correcting around altitude.
That's it. Just remember, once you're in trim, we don't move the pedals. Let the nose weather vane.
It's a bad habit.
Don't, because you will just make it divergent and worse by trying to over control it. A warmer day today, so you're about 180 squared, water and oil. That's why I like the digital. It's 176, 183. That one's almost 190, 185, whatever, so. 180 squared is really good, water and oil. On a warmer day like today, 82 degrees. That's pretty good. I'm going to tune up here 2195, which is the training area frequency.
Okay.
I don't have a preset channel for that yet. I can put that in there later, but...
Yeah, and it's over, is it right? No, it's over by...
Yeah, once you hit the river, just take a right turn and head north. You can keep it at 500. So try this for a second.
Yeah.
Take your feet off the pedals, flat on the floor. Take your hand off the cyclic, put it on top of your iPad like this, on the collective. Just fly off the cyclic. You see how she naturally just weather vanes?
Yeah.
Everything is on the cyclic right now.
Yep.
So
don't be, don't make more work for yourself.
Don't make more work for yourself. PIO, pilot-induced oscillations. You guys know that in the Airbus community and airlines. You know, you'll notice, like me, I get lazy and I just kind of have my hand right here on my knee.
Yeah.
I have my feet like kind of flat. And if I need to, if I lose the engine, I know it's going to be left pedal.
Yeah.
I might be out of trim for a second, but my foot will go up there. Not going to say fly like that, but I could see, you know, you're putting in little inputs unconsciously, and I wanted you to see the aircraft will naturally weather vane.
Yeah, it's old habits, I guess.
Yep. It's fixed wing, you just want to keep the nose straight. Adverse yaw, all that good stuff. I get it. I'm a fixed wing guy too. Alrighty, so go ahead and flip over to your standby frequency of 2195. There we go. I don't see traffic. There is somebody over there.
There?
He's 12 o'clock and 3 miles ahead.
Okay.
Same altitude. Alpha area traffic, helicopter 8006 Alpha, white and gray Rotorway helicopter. We're about 2 miles south of the strip there. Any other traffic operating in Alpha area?
Yeah, 447 Bravo Alpha 44 is just on the west side of the strip at the moment. We'll be relocating in the strip in about 5 minutes.
Okay, we're going to set up for a pattern landing to the south at the strip now. We've got you in sight. We're off your left side about 2 miles.
Alright, so they're over there.
Roger, so they're operating over there. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do our recon, high recon. So we'll work on the, from landing from 50 to the south into the area, because that's where the winds are coming from.
Okay.
We'll do our high recon, so you'll put it off the left side.
We'll land at 500 and whip it around.
And you're going to orbit 2 orbits around it. We're going to look at something I called, we should have did it on the board, but I use an acronym called SBAT WE, and it stands for size, suitability, barriers, approach path, takeoff path, winds, and escape path. So we'll land in the middle there on the east side. You see the long stretch like a canal in the middle?
Yep.
Well, as we're making the approach in, we're going to keep that, we're going to land on the left side.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to pick an area right about here. Go ahead and orbit there. Turn around a point, maintain 500 in your airspeed, knowing that the winds right now are coming from your left and they're going to blow you away.
All right,
So-
tighter turn here.
There you go, tighter turn, and then as you get into the downwind, you're going to shallow it out. So you're going to pick an area, that third cone, that middle cone where the tracks are that loop around.
Okay.
You're going to land a beam of that on the left side. So we're looking at the size, we're looking at the suitability, barriers, approach path.
Yeah, like pretty open,
Takeoff
other than
path.
trees, no cows, no obstacles that I can see of in the way other than the cone. I was going to hit that. Their escape path is straight out to the south.
Yep. Alpha area traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha, right Rotorway. We're operating over the strip at 500 for high recon. We'll set up for left downwind, landing to south direction at the strip.
All right, do one more loop around it.
Yes, sir. And this is our time to kind of assess everything there that we talked about. I'll give you that acronym on paper later.
Yeah.
It's big enough. Barriers, you know, is there cows, trees surrounded by trees. We're going to make our approach path from north to south, takeoff path to the south. The winds are coming from the south, escape path. We can go pretty much south, right, or left.
Is that the cone they hit? Is that where the tracks are out there?
No. It's on the south side.
Yeah. All right, so this loop around we'll do just there for a left downwind.
Or left downwind, correct.
Okay. I'm going to extend it up a little bit. Give myself some room. Where's he at? See him over there?
Yeah, he's off the right there, 400 below us. All right, so we talked about that. We're going to do like 500-foot pattern, right?
Yeah.
So once we're beam of our desired landing area, the first gate we're going to shoot for is 25 inches of manifold pressure and pitch for about 70 miles an hour.
Everybody's green. Overhead switches are on. Good. Widen it out a little bit.
And as we do the power reduction, we lead with the throttle first. Alrighty.
Alright, getting the beam in here. Let me square it off a little bit. And reduction of throttle.
And lower the collective, 25 first, aft cyclic for the pitch. And just drive it up towards 50. Continue that descent, whatever you get, 200 or 300 feet per minute. And just keep driving it forward. Once you get down to about 300 feet, we'll level off at 300, and then we'll drive it in for our final approach.
Okay.
Let's not go north of 50, so we'll start turning, and we're descending, pitching for 70. And you might need to lower the collective more. We're still on the steep side now.
Yeah.
And that's fine if you come around and you're already on your approach path, and you can initiate the approach now.
Is at the Sugar Shack compound area. The go would be southbound initially and will be relocated to the strip. Alpha traffic.
And Alpha traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha, we're going to be operating on the east side of the strip, landing south direction, Alpha area.
Alright, so we're walking it back.
There you go. And you got that little rut, that little hairpin rut. That's your beam point. You're going to put that off the right side of the aircraft. So collective is your approach angle. So as you under arc here, a little up collective, a little forward cyclic to keep your forward and down. We don't want to end up at a hover here. That's good. Your rate of closure is good. The whole idea is you're going to put that area off the right side of the aircraft as you get down to it. Thinking of adding throttle at the bottom and a little bit of right pedal to keep your alignment. Throttle, increase. Throttle, increase. There you go.
Alright, a little steep, but
I would say it was actually a little on the shallow side.
Alright.
Yeah, it was more of a thick swing. That was more like a 3 degrees. Shallow approach towards the bottom. Good, just stabilize here for a second. All right, when you're ready, you're going to do your little before takeoff, your rotor RPM 100%.
Everybody's in the green.
Temperatures, pressures, fuel's good.
Alright.
And take off straight ahead.
Alright, ready?
Nice and easy. Just kind of get that nose tilted down until you get above effective translational lift. There it is.
For 65.
That magic 65. And she'll just, that nose is just going to want to come up. There it is. And just keep climbing straight ahead there. Give yourself some time on the upwind.
All right,
a little aft cyclic for 65 will help you. And the whole idea is to be on the downwind at 500.
Yeah, I go here to about 400 and I'll start turning back.
That sounds good. Like I said, if you pitch back a little bit, you'll start climbing. I mean, we're doing 800 feet per minute, so you'll climb. There you go. You can start coming around on your downwind.
Coming left.
Anticipating as you're getting close to your level off, that you're going to lead with the throttle a little bit to go for about 30 inches of manifold. Which is 4 inches less than cruise.
Hover, okay.
Yeah. Or 4 inches less than hover, yeah.
A little shallow, a little low. Correcting.
There it is, and once she's all trimmed out, now everything's pretty much in the cyclic. You're a little bit of a climb, that's why you're kind of bleeding airspeed, but once you level off, you'll be good. All right, for landing checklist, so temperatures, pressures, fuel, landing light, overhead switches, everything's looking good. You're beaming your landing area, so just a little reduction in throttle first for 25 inches. Keep an eye out off your left side for traffic. He's right over there. Alpha area traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha, left downwind for the strip. We're going to be operating on the east side of the strip, Alpha area. When you're ready, you're clear.
He's coming in, so I'm going to turn. Keep it tight on this side.
And Alpha traffic, 447 Bravo Alpha is, we're going to turn final, aiming for the strip pointing configuration on the west side.
Alright, he's going to be operating on the west side.
Alright.
Alright, so now hold this altitude just for a second. Just hold it. So a little power back in. Keep driving it in. Just driving it as it gets lower. Right about there. It's like kind of in line with the compass. Okay. Now decrease and start your approach here. There you go. This is a little steeper. This is more on the 5 to 8 degrees steep. That's it. There you go. A little up collective and aft cyclic. That's it right there. There you go. This is the angle we're looking for. And laser beam down to beam of your point. Now we're getting on the steep side a little bit. We're at the 8 degrees. Now we're down to about 7. There's 6 and 5 right there if you hold it. Little up collective. There you go. Slow her down with some aft cyclic. That's it. There you go. Forward and down, forward and down. At the bottom, we know we add throttle and right pedal as required. Stabilize. Add pass and check ride right there. That's the standard. You do that every time. You got it. All right, just maintain that 100%. Do not take off without 100%, at least minimum. There you go.
There's the green.
Overhead's good. All right.
Go.
Alpha area traffic helicopter 06 Alpha taking off to the south, and we're going to be left downwind for landing 18 at the strip, Alpha area. And just make sure you don't drift on the right side, because you got to have the guy operating over there. There you go, 65, climbing out straight ahead, temperatures, pressures, everything's looking good. We are 31 minutes into runtime. Still got 45 minutes of playtime. All right, this time you're gonna climb up to 1,000, we're gonna go right into the autos.
All right.
So, and keep climbing up, give yourself time, right till you hit the river, then you can turn your crosswind, then your downwind. Alrighty, that's good there. You play around to the left.
Coming left. Yeah, if I climb out of 65, it'd be better, right?
18 configuration out of the strip. Right traffic. We're on the east side, Alpha traffic.
East side. Down low, climbing out.
He said right traffic. Level off at 1,000. Alpha area traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha is on the left downwind on the east side of the strip in the 18 configuration. We're going to be doing a high final for auto rotation, landing on the east side of the strip in the 18 configuration Alpha area.
Yeah, we'll be on the west side, sorry about that, for 4 Bravo Alpha, 18 configuration, and we'll be doing 180 auto.
Alright, just drive it to 50 so you can give yourself some time. Alright, so we remember a little ditty. When we do the entry, it's down collective, all the way into the pocket initially, aft cyclic, and left pedal. Alright, down, aft, left. Once we get all the way down to the pocket, that's when we can roll the throttle to idle. You're clear around to the left.
Alright, coming left.
So we got all that area on the left side to play with there. Just make sure you don't drift off to the right. Alrighty, keep driving her forward just for a little bit. I'll call your entry on this one. And we just enter really nice and smooth, right? We try to keep the aircraft level. So in 3, 2, 1, lower, nice and smooth, all the way down. Left pedal, half cyclic. Up collective now, up collective. 107 max, that's good.
All right.
Find the sweet spot, you're gonna have to lower it.
Pitch over 70, lower
Rotor, airspeed, trim,
Left side,
landing
okay.
area. Little up collective. Little down collective. Alright, steady state factors are good. Starting to flare now. Keep the flare in, level, settle, throttle, right pedal, beautiful. Keep coming down and keep flying. Looking for 100% and 1 foot hover. There you go. Instead of pulling up on the collective, get a little closer to the ground.
Okay.
Lower the collective and get closer to the ground. Lower the collective. Get down to the 1 foot and look at that. You reduced your drag. Stabilize first, unpucker your butthole. That was really good. That was 95% you. That's why I say you're tense right now. Everybody does. Perfectly normal. That was really good. All right, and we're just going to do that a few more times. We're just going to keep doing it. The muscle memory gets it back. You're 90% solution right now. All right. So before takeoff, rotor RPM 100%. Never take off with less than 100. Temperatures, pressures, overhead switches. Clear right, center, left. I got your radio calls today.
All right, here we go.
Alpha area traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha, taking out to the south, left close traffic at the strip, Alpha area. You need some left pedal there, bro. There you go.
I'll land a weather vane. Getting there.
That's it, just continue, climb 65 up to 1,000 feet. You can go a little bit on the upwind there and then just make that turn around like we did last time. Gonna do exact same thing. Be clear around to the left now.
Coming left. I got him in sight, the upwind.
Roger. Alpha area traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha is on the left downwind, south configuration at the strip. We're going to be a high final for auto rotation practice operating on the east side of the strip.
Four is upwind, we're going to turn downwind, 180 with rotation, west side of the strip, 18 configuration Alpha.
Alrighty, into cruise.
There you go. All right, I'll start the turn just before the highway.
There you go.
All right, coming to left. Watch my altitude.
Okay, got him on. It looks like he's doing a 180. Cool.
Nice.
Alrighty. Count down with me.
All right.
Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Up check on the collective. Don't forget the collective. There you go. That's it. Keep that attitude. Rotor, airspeed, trim, landing area. Rotor, airspeed, trim, landing area. 200 foot steady state factors. Okay, you can continue. Get ready for the flare. Start flaring. Level. Throttle. There you go. Keep flying it down towards the 1 foot hover.
On the go, 180 configuration, west side, 180 with rotation.
Still low on the RPM. Come on.
Throttle up. Do you have full throttle?
No.
So you have to milk it a little bit like that,
okay.
and then it comes up. You see that?
Yeah.
You're way behind the power curve, and that's why I did that. Guys, do this.
Loading up,
They were like, and I'm like, dude, just get the skid close to the ground, and you'll get it right back. That's all. Alrighty, unpucker the butthole.
Alright, everything's green. Switches are good, 100%.
Yep, just give him a second to climb up on the upwind. Okay, entry was good. The only thing I have control. Take a break, shake it out, relax, relax. The only thing there was the collective control. When we, the rotor started coming up, and you weren't moving the collective fast enough. So that was the thing there. Just remember, you're always going to have to check up on the rudder or the collective because of the upward airflow.
So in the recovery, when you do the flare, you got to get the throttle on
as you're leveling it, think about the throttle as you're leveling it.
Oh, yeah, leveling.
So our nose is up, and then as we're leveling, we're thinking throttle, 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 and then we're just maintaining directional control with the pedals.
Because you're getting the RPM in the flare, right? You're getting more RPM out of it.
You are, yeah. Here, I'm going to demo one here, and I'll show you what I was talking about on that. Your entries are good, but you just you were so focused on attitude control, which was great, but the rotor RPM started building up there really quick, and you weren't moving the collective. Anticipated. You know, when you go down, it's like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and now I got to bring up collective. So you got to be thinking of that. Hey, you're doing a hell of a job too. These winds, they're a little windy.
Yeah, it's a little bumpy out. Get down those trees.
All right, clear left.
Here. Yeah, and I don't know if I like this kneeboard here. It's kind of...
If it's messing you up, try without it next time, especially with it down like that.
Yeah, and I can't put that anywhere. So I flip around the other way. I can flip around the other side, I guess. I got it.
He's already down there.
Damn, that was quick.
I guess so.
For traffic, 447 there. Bravo Alpha is upwind, operating out of the strip. 180 configuration, right traffic. So we're on the west side, 180 auto rotation.
Copy here. Traffic helicopter 06 Alpha is setting up for final 1-8 configuration, operating on the east side of the strip, Alpha area. All right, coming up on our altitude, get our cruise power set as we're coming around here, about 1,000 feet. Entry was good, just you got to remember, we'll got our entry point here in 3, 2, 1, down collective all the way down into the pocket, roll the throttle to idle, up check, 1,000 feet, right? Now I'm not even touching it. Let's see what happens. Okay, rotor, airspeed, trim, landing area, right? 70. Pitch up a little bit and look at the rotor. I have not touched the collective yet. So now I got to lower the collective a little bit now because we're down to 96. Watch it come back up. It was just a little downward pressure. That's it. Steady state factors are good. Treetop level, start the flare. Level, settle, throttle, push it. See how I got ahead of it a little bit more?
Yeah.
A lot of the tendency is to get behind the power curve, but
Yeah,
I get low to the ground, like 3 to 6 inches right here. Look how low I am. Look at that skid.
Yeah. I'm always afraid of hitting those
People are up here, which is fine. That's why you got a level. You do have a stinger back there to protect it, but you don't want to use it, obviously.
Yeah.
So you saw my flare there. You saw as I was leveling it, I'm starting to add that throttle as soon as possible so I don't get down to 90. Because if you're down here, look.
Yeah, that's my technique.
I'm like, full throttle. Milk it a little bit, and then it comes right back up. See?
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta unload it a little bit, yeah.
You gotta unload it. All right, you have control? Is that iPad bothering you still?
That's all right, I can deal with it. I'll take it off next time.
Okay, you have control.
Control?
You have control. All right, do your forward takeoff, rotor RPM, temperatures, pressures.
Low.
And when you're ready, go ahead and take off. Off area, helicopter 06 off, taking off to the south with left close traffic at the strip in the 1-8 configuration. Off area.
All right, starting to turn.
Right
To
there.
the left.
Alpha traffic 12% per hour Alpha on the go, west side of the trip, 1-8 configuration for 180 auto.
All right, if I maintain 65, I climb out better.
Yeah, you're at 80. As I'm at 80 miles an hour, yeah. Yeah, this, you don't have to worry about climb performance on this thing. You just got it. Yeah, you're at 800 feet per minute right there at about 70, so yeah, she's got it. Thousand feet, level off. We have traffic 12 o'clock and 1,000 feet above, less than a mile.
Okay.
Wow, I don't see it.
There he is.
Oh yeah. All right, you're clear.
Coming left.
Beautiful day, beautiful day.
A little sloppy. Alright.
Alrighty, I want you to count it down. Where you think you're going to make the area, what you got it made now anyway. So count it down and enter.
3, 2, 1.
Now get ready for the checkup. Check it up. There you go. Rotor,
70.
airspeed, trim, landing area. There you go. Lower the collector just a squidge. A little aft cyclic. And look at your rotor. That's good. All right.
Alright, looking
rotor,
outside.
airspeed, trim, landing area. It's a constant circle, right?
That's where it gets sloppy.
Lower the collector just a smidge. Right there. That's good. Get ready for the flare. Start flaring now. Flare, 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 flare. Level, settle, throttle. There you go. Keep flying, keep flying. Don't let it pitch up on you.
Okay.
109 max. There you go.
A little too aggressive on that one.
Yeah, you could see you were dropping fast, right?
Yeah.
That's why I said you got to flare a little harder. But good. I mean, this is like our landing area, beam of that cone, and we were like 25 feet short of it. You're well within the PTS standard, so But you can see, you know, it varies depending on what the wind. You lose the wind down here.
Yeah.
When you don't have a lot of headwind, you have to be aggressive as you get below the tree line. That's why that player had to be more aggressive. And then as you're falling through, you got to get the nose forward fast too. Otherwise, you get the tail into the dirt. So good. That's all you're seeing. Different things happening. All right. So rotor RPM, temperatures, pressures, overhead switches. You're clear. Alpha area traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha is on the go, 18 configuration, left close traffic at the strip.
Alright, so we'll do better at maintaining 65 this time.
Yeah, you'll see, you know, with your hover power set there, at 35 inches, you're going to get a good 800 feet per minute climb rate.
Alpha traffic from Santa Barbara on the go from the strip on the west side would be southbound back to Space Coast.
I'll wait till I get above 500 and I'll start the turn, make sure he stays underneath it.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, coming to left.
Roger. Relax your feet on the pedals for a second. Ah, look at that. Just saying. You don't believe me.
I
was like, you should have more left pedal than that. I mean, the yaw string's telling me too, but...
I get concentrated on one thing so much that...
But the tendency is people to like be tight on the pedals.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And so that's why I just say relax off of them just for a second, but keep them there, and you'll see she'll weather vane into trim. Alpha area traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha, high final, and the 18 configuration operating on the east side of the strip for auto rotation straight in. Alpha area. Alrighty, you count it down.
Okay, looks like we're going to make it, so 3, 2, 1.
Get ready for up check. A little bit more up collective and down collective now. There you go, find a sweet spot, level attitude. Rotor, airspeed, trim, landing area.
Collective.
There you go, got that ditty. No less than 60 though, so a little forward cyclic and down collective.
A little long in this one.
Alright. Landing area is assured. Start the flare now, a little earlier this time. Level. Throttle. There you go. Don't balloon up though.
Yeah.
That's it. Level. That's the wind.
There's my signature move right there.
Alright. Alright, I have control. Relax.
Alright, you got control.
Right about here is where the wind's coming from, alright. You have control?
I have control.
You have control. Alright, rotor RPM, temperatures, pressures, fuel, 53 minutes of runtime, overhead switches as required. We got time for one more.
Alright.
Alright, Alpha area traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha, on the go, 18 configuration, left closed traffic, Alpha area. So it's okay now, relax on the pedals and see where the nose is gonna, it's gonna go sideways. It's gonna weather vane into the once you're above the tree level, allow it to weather vane into the wind. So if you're struggling on the pedals for trim, just relax your feet, let the pedals normally find where it needs to trim into, and then you can fine tune it a little bit. The yaw string is your friend though, kind of tells you.
Yeah, I think it's telling on me all the time.
Yep. Which is fine, you can take off direction, once you get above about 50 feet, then you just allow it to get into trim. You know, you want your nose lined up with the landing direction below 50 feet, but above 50 feet, in trim.
Yep. There, I'm getting out of control again.
Yep. It's just the wind. Not as bad as that other day.
Yeah, that was pretty sporty. Whoop.
Right, coming up on 1,000 feet with the throttle, looking good.
Widen out just a little bit so the wind blows me back. Alright, starting to turn. Here on the left.
Alpha area traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha setting up for short final, 1,000 feet, 1-8 configuration at the strip Alpha area. We're going to be operating on the east side of the strip. Alrighty. We got the field made.
Right about here and ready. 3, 2, 1.
Beautiful. A little bit more up collective and then a little less collective now.
Right there.
Right
less.
about there. Kind of just finding that sweet spot. There you go. 102 is good. There's no issues with that. Don't get any less than 60 though, so you might have to lower the collective and just cycle flow forward. Feel like you need left pedal. Start to flare now. Nice and gentle though. Level, level, level. Throttle, throttle. There you go. That one you had some headwind, so you didn't have to be as aggressive. Keep line. There you go. Alrighty, I have control.
Yeah, control.
I have control. We'll do one more. Now we'll get her in trim. Feels like we're flying sideways.
This little helicopter's kicking my ass.
No, you're doing good. Doing good. I'm just going to reset you real quick. A little squirrely on the bottom, but you know, you got a lot of wind turbulence down there, so it is what it is. You know, that one I would have flared a little more gentle for a little bit longer and then started to level off. But you just have to get that feel, you know, it just really depends. You know?
In a real world, it's not going to be perfectly set up every...
No, it's not. No, it's not. This is a training maneuver. You know, if it happens in real life, you know,
As long as you can survive.
if you get it on the ground and ball it up and you can walk away from it, that's a success in my mind. Now, if you could save the aircraft and, you know, pull it away in one piece still, and, you know, that's a great success, but the whole idea is to just keep you alive. Just get your reset real quick so you can do one more. Alright, pressure's good, fuel is still good, overhead switches, everything's good, area's clear.
Yeah, the wind's kind of coming.
Yeah, it's at a diagonal now, you got more of a crosswind. Alright, come on the controls. You have all flight controls?
Control.
You have controls, and 3, 2, 1, lower the collective all the way down, aft cyclic, roll the throttle. 1001, 1002, up check, up check. 109 max, that's good. Lower the collective now, aft cyclic. Up collective, there you go. And you're gonna go long, that's fine, you can go on the right side of the field.
Right.
Rotor, airspeed, trim, landing area, so a little bit to the right, and that big open area there, that's good. You got that little dirt patch there, that'd be a good aiming point. So we're getting down here to 200 feet, steady state factors are good. You got 60, so it's going to be a gentle flare right about here. More of a flare, there you go. Level it, and then add throttle. There you go, level and throttle. Throttle up, are you full throttle?
No.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
you had plenty more.
Yeah,
I was like, do something about it. Fix it. Relax the aft controls. Shake it off.
God damn it.
Your butthole's tight.
Yeah.
Gotta unpucker the butthole.
I was getting a level. I was like, okay, we're stable. Then as the RPM's dropping off.
Unpucker the butthole. That's what you need to do.
Sweet.
All right. Get you a little fun here.
Yeah, I think we'll go back and we'll do the grease job and stuff. And then I'll relax. If I do another one today, I'm going to be exhausted for tomorrow. And tomorrow night, we'll get 2 plates if you're available tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll see. See, I don't want to overstress you either. All right, you have controls. 200 feet. Just go south down the river here. Just enjoy it. You know, 30, 29 inches. Just follow that river. Shake it out. Also, you know, you got a lot of wind today, so down there it's 10, 15 miles an hour. If it's all headwind, it's beautiful. Like if you're over the runway with that kind of headwind, your autos get so nice with the consistent nice headwind like that, because you can have really gentle flares. But, you know, since we're out here and you got turbulent air coming over those trees, you have to be very dynamic with your cyclic control inputs on the bottom for the flare, the level off, and then the power recovery. So a lot of people freeze. I'm like, dude, you're at 95. Do you have more throttle? No. Yeah, you do. Like,
yeah, I know. And I was sitting, I was like, I just didn't roll it in there. I'm too busy looking outside. I'm like, okay, get it leveled.
Yeah, roll the throttle on.
Doesn't do me no good. I got no freaking RPM. Oh well.
And then fix it. You notice you have to roll it back down as soon as you get it up there. You can stay at 400. You climbed up there a little bit. That's fine.
Oh, okay, I thought we were going to...
I was going to keep you at 200 low level. Give me a right 180 turn.
Coming right.
Climb up to 500 now.
All right.
There you go. Keep that turn coming around. Keep coming around to the right. Coming right.
You see something?
Yeah, just keep going towards like the intersection of the river and the power lines there. All right, simulated engine failure. What you gonna do? React. There you go. Get ready for the up check. More up collective. There you go. Rotor, airspeed, trim, landing area, find an area.
All right, straight ahead, right here. Oh.
There you go. Fix that. All right, we're gonna join the needles. I'm with you.
Okay.
Start flying it out. 34 inches. That's it, there you go. Good. Commit to it. You know, if you're, I just rolled the throttle just a little bit. You notice that, you're like, engine's hiccuping, and get ready to commit right away. You're always thinking about that, engine failure. Where am I going to go?
I'm always thinking that, like when I'm home, I'm thinking, I was like, you know, you constantly got to be looking where you're going to land.
Yep. So I was purposely throwing distractions out there to surprise you, so. Make a left turn, I'm not going to fuck with you anymore. There's a bird's 12 o'clock low. They're orbiting in a thermal. And we hit the thermal with them. Alrighty, and roll out big white building there. Go ahead and do channel 1 for ATIS, 500 feet inbound. There it is.
Okay, visual approach, landing in departing runway 18 is in use. The track power altitude is 1,000. Helicopters operating west of runway 18 at 600 feet. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity.
49 inches now, be good.
Short instructions and runway assignments. Runway 927 is notably closed. Advise owners contact that you have information Foxtrot. Space Coast Tower information Foxtrot 1650 observation.
Channel 3.
13 gust 18.
Alright, and you're 5 miles west at 500 inbound Foxtrot for the southeast T hangar ramp.
And it's a top button.
No, bottom trigger.
Gonna label that. Space Coast Tower helicopter 8006 Alpha.
Okay, 006 Alpha, Space Coast Tower.
Captain, we're 5 miles to the west inbound with Foxtrot for the southeast T hangar.
Southbound 1 mile to the west for the southeast T ramp.
4 mile to the west for southeast T hangar. Helicopter 8006 Alpha.
Okay, 1 mile west, so you can kind of start seeing the airport where the hangars are, so you're pointing right for it now. Alrighty, so we're just in cruise mode now, temperatures, pressures, everything's looking good. I'm inside just for a second. We burned about, looks like about 10 gallons so far. A little over an hour and 5 minutes of run time, perfect.
Yeah, I can see how this could get toasty in the summertime.
Yeah, then you fly with guys that want to hover.
No thanks.
Well, I'll do it with them, but I was like, hey, if the aircraft is, been shaken down, let's go up to the altitude, let's do everything. Cool the aircraft down. Hovering for an hour straight is just not good for the airframe. So, as long as it's been shooken down, there's a good shakedown, and it's safe to take up the altitude, I'll mix it up. Hover for 5 minutes, pattern work, go back and forth. Doing the same thing over and over as you're stressing about it, it doesn't really work for people. Sometimes you gotta just mix it up, do different things.
Call's about a mile.
A little bit further in, you're 2 miles out here by the interstate. A mile's kind of like where that foggy swamp area is.
All right.
And let them know you're 1 mile.
Tower, helicopter 806 Alpha is 1 mile west.
06 Alpha, roger. Landing on the east ramp is a pre-exercise caution, landing non movement area.
Alright, land on the east T hangar, approved, helicopter 806 Alpha. I didn't call myself JetBlue. Alright.
That's good. Success.
Alright, everybody's in the green, green, switch good. Going straight in from our current spot.
Yep.
Nobody else is in the pattern that we're aware of.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else.
Now, when you fly over this area here, do they generally want to keep it over over the buildings or over the plane?
I would keep it, you know, I try to drive a track in between the hangars and stuff like that if I did lose the engine so I could go down. So
right
you got those airplanes parked by the hangar, I'd kind of cut in between there, landing towards the southeast. Yeah, so like on the left side of those two hangars there and on the right side of where those airplanes are parked.
Okay.
You can start lowering your manifold pressure. Keep your aircraft level and start a gentle descent. You got a lot of airspeed on it right now.
Alright.
There you go, and just kind of drive it right in there. 70 miles an hour.
Okay, there's 70.
There you go.
More power, they're going to get a little low. Yeah, be ready just in case.
Alright, lower the collective and add a cycle.
That's a good wind check, there's a flag right there.
That's 427 Space Coast Tower to the left down to runway 18 report midfield.
Left downwind, runway, say again, runway, Scott Alpha 27.
18.
Up collective now, there you go.
Left down is runway 18, 220.
Airplane coming out.
Nice and slow. I want you to go like you're just crawling in there, nice and slow. Keep it pointed at the golf cart. Nice and slow, real slow now, real slow, just creep her in there. Throttle, right pedal, throttle, there you go, nice and slow in. Good. We'll put her down on those little rubber pads there.
147 Lima Space Coast Tower, circle north of the airport for the right base to runway 18 report to circle.
Right pedal, right pedal. Keep it nice and parallel, throttle up, throttle up. There you go. Take your time.
Ah, and I got a target.
Okay.
That's close.
Roll. Close enough. Yeah, you're right there. All the way down. All right, good.
Buoy. All right. Checklist.
1747 Lima Space Coast Tower, circle north of the airport for the right base to runway 18 report to circle.
All right. Total temperature reduced 180 degrees. We're watching that.
So you notice how it went up as you went to idle and then it comes down. Very normal.
Here and wait.
That's it. About an hour and 11 minutes of run time. So it's going to be about a 1.3. We burned about, I'd say about 11.5 gallons. And still about 5 gallons on board still. So that would have been about 30 minutes. Still remaining, 35 minutes.
That's a good tower, it's going to 5 foot.
All right, take it on the pass. I thought it was off a little bit.
No, you're on it. You're on it.
It's reporting down, correct?
Sky 427, Sky Flight 427 affirmative to the left down to runway 18 report midfield.
I don't know how that. I saw a picture of was it a Sikorsky throwing a couple of Humvees and a refuel at the same time? Holy shit.
It did what now?
Yeah, I saw a picture somebody posted. It was a I think a Sea Stallion or Sikorsky or something. It was they had two Humvees they were dragging along on the hook, carrying them, and they were refueling.
Wow. In-flight refueling, that's crazy with 2 Humvees underneath. Yeah, wild.
Yeah, I gotta imagine that can't be an easy task. Going.
No, in-flight refueling, yeah.
Slowly coming down.
Yep, during the summertime, you can sit here for 10 minutes to cool it down. That's just to kind of slow that thermal super cool down, You don't want to shock cool. So you need a nice slow reduction in temperature, because if you shut the engine off, it's just going to shock cool it. That's just going to reduce the life of our components. And the whole idea is just to baby the engine as much as possible. You know, yeah, we got 40 inches available. We're not going to pull that all the time. Very rarely do we ever want to use that. You know, use the minimum power required. It's still good.